Okay, we'll start with algebraic problem sums lah. Okay, that now. Okay, this is really to ensure that you have this covers area and perimeter. So let us see how you're gonna fare in this. This is for question number 1, please. Question number 1, please. And who's here? Okay, Ryan is not coming today, so Shafia. Okay, Shafia. So we're going through different algebraic topics, and this one is on area and perimeter. Quite easy, so you need to know what equation to write. Okay, if you get it wrong, take a photo of your equation and send to me. Okay, okay, anyone got answer? You know how to do? Have you done things like this before? Question 1 only, question 1, Shafi. You have to form an equation. After that, you got to solve. And when you solve, you'll be a simultaneous equation. Only one value of x is acceptable. The other value is inadmissible, and we'll go through why. Okay. Okay, 2 minutes more before I start to share the answers. Okay, we have one answer. Inshira, well done. What about the rest? Inshira, once you're okay, you don't wait. You try to do the question 2, but we will not go through question 2. I just check whether your answers are correct. But we wait for the rest now. 1 more minute for the rest. Okay, not too tough, right? It's not too tough, huh? Inshira, you got 2 answers for your first one, right? No. I'm hoping it's not by luck. Do you have simultaneous question just now? And not simultaneous question, what am I saying? Crisscross factorization you need to do. You do crisscross factorization? Okay, we are going to go through shortly. I think I better go through you just in case. Shafi can do? No. Okay. Now they have a square down here. Okay. Akila, are you able to do? You are able to understand the question. So down here, this is the square. One side is x plus 5. X plus 5. So if you want to find the area, is length times length, right? So you get something like that. X plus 5 plus x plus 5. Now, what do you need to do? You need to expand this. Okay, equals to 64. Now, I'm going to use the whiteboard function. Okay, so just remember, the equation is already given. Now, what you need to do, some of you may be confused. So I'm now going to just stop screen share. New, let me see, new share, whiteboard. Let me see whiteboard. Okay, so again, x plus 5. You can see the whiteboard, right? You can see here. So now x plus 5, x plus 5. So when you expand, do you have this, Inshira? Do you do this, Inshira? Or do you not? No. Can you take a photo of what you did and show me? Because I thought you got the right answer, but maybe the method is wrong. Huh? So x times x, x squared, and then you get 10x. I'm doing the shortcut because I already I memorized the steps. Then you get 25. Now you cannot solve it like this. You cannot solve it like this. You must make the right side 0. I repeat, you must make it. How you make it 0? You bring the 64 over that side. So now it becomes 0. So what do you have here? X squared plus 10x. And then down here now, 64 become minus 64. You will get minus 39. Okay. After 25 minus 64, you get minus 39. Okay. So now what to do? Okay. You need now to do the crisscross method. You remember the crisscross method? Then becomes equals 0. So you do something like that. Okay, we are revising now. Down here is x. X times x get x squared. And then what number do we put here? We put minus 39. And this part must be 10x. Remember not all this? So 1 times what equal 39? 1 times 39. Okay. 3 times 10. 3 times 13. I take 3 times 13. X times 3, 3x. X times 13, 39. Sorry. What am I saying? Sorry. 3, x times 13, 13x. Okay, Now, how to get in the center is plus. In order to get plus, this one must be plus, this one must be minus. If this one is minus, this one is minus. So now minus 3 times 13 get minus 39. Can you see how I'm doing it? So now, what is a factorized version? X minus 3. X plus 13. Can see now? Like that. So now, you know, in order for something to be 0, let's say now I have 1 times what equals to 0? It has to be 0 lah. Correct. For this to be 0, one of these numbers going to be 0, or is 0, let's say, times 1. You know what I mean? So why am I telling you about this? Well, you have to assume that either this is 0 or this one is 0. I repeat, do you understand what I'm saying? Because these are two numbers being multiplied to get 0. One of these numbers has to be 0. Do you understand? So it's either x equals x minus 3 equals to 0. Hold on. Either x minus 3 equals to 0. So I'm gonna x minus 3 equals to 0, or x plus 13 equals to 0. Okay. So then how? So you find what's x. Down here, x. You bring over minus 3 becomes positive 3. X equals to 3, or x equals to, you bring 13 over, becomes minus 13. Now this is inadmissible. Why? How are you going to have a square with a negative value? Cannot have what? So we say rejected. You can write rejected here or inadmissible. This is the acceptable one. So the answer is x equals to 3. I'm going to ask you one by one. Inshira, do you understand this method? I have not checked your working yet. Shafi, you understand this? Shafi, you understand this method? Yes, huh? Okay. Inshira, do you understand the method, Inshira? Okay, we hope that you are. Now, so if you understand, I remember you need to make the right hand side 0. Why? Why is it we cannot solve down here? You see down here I got x, something times something equals 64. We don't have an answer. Okay, 1 times 64, 2 times 6, 32. That's whole number. What happened if it's a decimal? So we need to be very sure. That's why we need to have a 0 here. Every time you're told to solve an equation where you have something like this, you got to make it something, something, you make it a 0 here. Okay, I hope you get it. I hope you get it. We try. We go back to where we were from, which is here. Okay, we try question number 3. Question number 3. Inshira, if how we're doing question number 2 later, you can continue if you have the time. If you don't have, it's okay. I'm forgot to check your answer, Inshira. Let me see. Inshira, you send me a. I thought you sent me a message, Inshira. You didn't send me a message, Inshira. You sent message. Oh, okay, okay. I don't have your name there. Oh, cannot like that. This method, you see, cannot be like, oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Can I just show you Inshira's method also is acceptable also. Maybe I've given you a more complex one. You might prefer to use Inshira's one. Okay, let me just show you. But the method I've just shown you can you use for complex and easy one. So Inshira says x plus 5 square is equals to 64. Okay, maybe I've shown you I've shown you the more complex one. So down here you can square root 64, you get x plus 5. So this one be 8 or minus 8. There's two possible answers here. Minus 8. Okay, so then you get x now. Bring the 5 over to minus 5, right? So down here, 8 minus 5, you get 3. Or minus 8 minus 5, you get minus 13. So can you see now that this is the same answer as we are getting through the other method? This is not admissible. It's not admissible. Now, so for this one, if you have the format like that, yeah, you can do. But if you have now a different number, you cannot do. So just take note of what I taught you is still workable. Yeah, Inshira's method is easier for this one. So please use Cikgu's Inshira's method for this one. Yeah, Cikgu, I'm sorry. Shafi, you did this method also, Shafi? No. All right. Okay, you try question number 3. You may need to draw the diagram. Draw the diagram. It help you. You must be able to form the equation. You cannot form the equation, we have a problem. Huh? You must be able to form the equation. Inshi, can you form the equation? Can you form the equation, Inshi? Shafi, can you form the equation? Can? Akila can form equation. You just use the area of the triangle. That's the equation. Hold on now, hold on. What? Perpendicular like this. You have opposite or parallel. Okay, just parallel is two lines together. Perpendicular Ultraman, meeting at 90 degrees. You get it? You play Ultraman before? I am from madrasa. I don't play all this. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I didn't know madrasa. Now you got to use that method I taught you. Remember, I just taught you that method. You have to use it. I think so. I believe so. What I mean by believe, you got to be sure. Okay, boss. 7, 6. Remember, you need to reduce where possible, and then Allah. I'm just like you. I'm doing also. Don't think that I'm looking at answer key. I'm also doing like you. I'm also figuring out. Inshi, okay? Shafi, okay? Akila, okay? Okay, good. Ryan sakit Gone for second jab. Having fever, I think. By the way, later I'll show you a list of schools that are infected. Yeah, in case you all are wondering, I don't know whether you have those lists. Anyone got answer? Anyone got answer? Oh, Akila, well done, Akila. First goal scored by Akila in the Asian Olympics. Well done. Akila, since you are, I think, can you do question number 2 while we wait? Not bad, Akila, not bad. Shafi, go, Shafi. Junaid, come on, Junaid, please, Junaid. Okay, if cannot, I will have to show in a moment. Inshi can do not, Inshi? Wait lah, I'm doing. Okay, I'm just asking saja. Just asking saja. Akbar. Let me get it right. Okay, Akila, if it's too difficult in terms of factorize, it's okay lah. Okay, but I will give you the numbers. The number 2 times will be 5 and 73 because it's a little bit ridiculous numbers lah. Okay, the numbers are ridiculous a little bit lah. It's not a fair test, but yeah. Okay, 1 minute more for question number 3. Akila, have you started doing polygons? Finish polygons? Shafi, finish polygons already, right? Inshira finish polygons, right? Shafi, no. You're wondering what's polygon. Don't know. Okay, no problem, no problem. Later we got time, we'll go through. If not, we have to wait for Ryan. We settle this algebra thing. And she can do? Shafi can do? Number 3. If not, I'll show now. Okay, I'll show. So you got to form an equation. What is the thing? You have a triangle. The base is 4x minus 1. The height is 7x. Formula, half base times height equals to area, which is what? Which is 210. Half you divide by 2, right? What divide by 2? 4x minus 1, which is the base, times the height. What is the height? 7x. Okay, I hope you're not confused. Base times height divided by 2 is the same as half times base times height. All okay? So now you get rid of the 2. How do you get rid? You times by 2. Times by 2. What do you get? You get 420 on the right side. Then this one is 7x, but I times it out straight. This one is cancelled already because we times by 2. Now I'm going to expand straight. 7x times 4x, 28x square. Minus 1 times 7x, minus 7x. You bring the 420 on this side. So when you bring it over, you got minus 420. Now what do you do now? Make sure that you divide. All of them can divide by 7. So divide by 7, what do you get? 4x squared. Why? You do not want to do completing the square with very big numbers. It's very complex. So down here, 4x squared minus x. Divide by 7, get 60. 60 is a big number already, no? So we have to now do completing the square like that. Okay. So this one has to be either 2 times 2 or 1 times 4, right? So I'm going to take 1 times 4 first. Okay, I'm going to see whether I can get the center number. Now you got to make sure that you understand what I'm talking about, the center number, 4x and x. So now we got to look at the possibilities of 60. What times what equals 60? Yeah, 1 times 60. Okay, you have 2 times 30. You have what else? 3 cannot. 3 times 20 possible. Okay, this is what I'm doing so that I can find a number. The next one is 4 times 15. 4 times 15 seems possible. Go 4 times 4 equals to 16. Can you see now? Then 4 times the other one is 15. X times 15, 15. Now can you see possibility of getting x not? Can you see? What do you mean by getting x? The center number here is x. We want this to be minus x. So that means this one must be minus lah. 4 must be minus also then. So can you see this is 4x squared? This one is minus 60. We have gotten it already. Notice what did I do? I listed out the factors. Then I look for the pattern, how to get the center one. And I got it. So what's the factorization? Now you get like that lah. Equals to 0 what? X minus 4 equals to 0, or 4x plus 15 equals to 0. Okay, I'm only going to show you one more step. So either this one equals to 0 or this one equals 0. See, x minus 4 equals to 0, what happens? I bring the minus 4 over that side, I get a value of x, which is what? Which is 4 lah. X equals to 4. Can see, huh? I bring minus 4 over, I get 4. Down here, when I bring over, it becomes a negative number. 4x plus 15 equals 0. I bring plus 15 over, I get negative number. You know that it cannot be a negative number. So this one will be inadmissible. You know what I'm talking about? I repeat, 4x plus 15. When I bring the 15 over, it becomes negative 15. I cannot have a negative number, what? Aduh, you're having headache. X now equals to negative 15 divided by 4. You cannot have a negative number. So x has to be admissible, 4. Okay, Shafi, you get it now, Shafi? A little bit. Inshira, you get it? No. Okay, we go one by one. Akila, your working is the same as mine, right? Am I correct to say that? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, you can okay, you don't know. Okay, just give me more. Or you can try question number 4 if you don't mind. What I explain. Now down here, you try question number 4. You cannot do question number. Inshira and Shafi, do you understand this part? Yes. Do you understand this part? Base times height divided by 2. Okay. Is equal to 210. You understand this part? Inshira, okay? Shafi, okay? Okay. So now we get rid of the 2. Times by 2 times by 2. Pam, disappear. You must also times this by 2. So this one becomes 420 down here. This one I times out 7x times 4x, 28x squared minus 7x. This is also settled, right? I bring this over. I get this equation. But this equation is very big. If I want to do this, you know how many factors I got to list now? I got to try. So many things I got to try. So I want to reduce. If they can be all can divided by same number, I divide. All of them can divide by 7. Divide by 7, divide by 7, divide by 7. Say what about 0? 0 divided by 7 also get 0. You must be fair. You must divide left side and right side. Right side also divide, also you get 0. Now down here, now I have no choice really. I have to do completing the square. So x times x, 4x times 4x, 4x squared. Down here now, 4 times 15, 60. There are other possibilities, but I choose this one. When you times, you get minus 16x, 15x, you get minus x. Therefore, x minus 4, 4x times plus 15 is the factorized version, equals to 0. Therefore, it's either x minus 4 equals to 0 or 4x plus 15 equals to 0. This is inadmissible because it's a negative number. This is admissible because it's a positive number. Are we okay? Okay, never mind. If you really cannot get it, you got to watch the video. I will upload the video, okay? How I get 28? 28 down here. 7 times 4, 28. X times x, x squared. Base times height divided by 2. So I'm just multiplying. You okay now? Okay, it will take some time. If this is something new, you will take some time to get used to it. So this question, if you can't get it, it's okay. We try the next one, okay? We try the next one, which is now question number, okay, Ishira is doing question number 4. So we get a little bit ahead of her. You do question number 5. Okay, not Inshira, sorry, Akila. Akila is doing question number 4. So we do question number 5. Akila, if you want to do question number 5 first, no problem. Huh? Then once you finish, you can go back to question number 4, or you want to complete that, no problem, no issues. Okay, so we're doing question number 5 now. Circumstances, circumference. Circumference is the perimeter lah, like perimeter. Pi times d or 2 pi r, remember? Okay, the formula, I think we use pi times d lah, easier. So you use 2 pi r for pi d lah. This one, this one for pi d, for circumference. Oh, the one above is the same thing. Okay, I think this is quite easy. This is easy. This is easy. Okay, I got answers to both 4 and 5. Akila, you got an answer for question 4? No. Okay, never mind. We do question 5, later you all will be able to do question number 4. Come on, easy, 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 easy. Offer, offer. Easy, yeah. Well done, Akila. Can you try question number 4? It's easy, right, Kakro? Shafi can do lah, Shafi. Inshi can do, no, Inshi? Well done, Inshira. Okay, Shafi, come on. Shafi seems to be distracted, lah, Shafi. Okay, Shafi, you tell me. Well, the formula is what? Pi times d, right? Pi is 22/7 times d. Inshi, you do question 4 also. 22/7 times what? Diameter. Diameter is x. So become times x become 22x lah. Okay, we don't need to put this one now. This part you understand? 22x over 7. So now this is equals to what? 110. So now you can times by 7 times by 7. So you get 22x is equals to 770. The other side also times by 7. You times by 7 here, you cancel. Times by 7 here, 7. So now you divide by 22 lah. You get 35. Done. Okay, you try the next one, come. So sorry, Inshira, Akila, your answer is incorrect. You have made a careless mistake somewhere. Did you assume that the radius was the diameter, miss? You see, I'm not seeing you, but I can feel you. I can feel your answers. Yes. Oh, okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Be careful, be careful. Come on. Aku tengah makan, Silakan, silakan. For what I imagine this is very soupy, I imagine a little bit yellowish stuff, Shafi. Carry on, carry on, carry on. Give me a shock, man, this guy. Well done, Inshira. What about Akila? Inshi is easy, right? Are you going to become a maths teacher when you grow up? Well done, Akila. Well done. Can I become a maths teacher? You help our community. Our community needs help. Okay. So well done to both of you. The boy has gone to the bathroom for a while. Give me a shock because he told me what he was going to do. Anyway, let us start with now. Question number 8 now. Question number 8. Let us see. So Akila, the answer is correct. 14 is the answer. The length of one side, you're saying. The length of one side, Hope this is a good question. Okay, it's not bad. Not bad. Okay, well done. Okay. It's not a bad question. Well done, Akila. Well done. Inshi can do that, Inshi. Yeah. So, yeah, while you're doing, you got the answer, Inshi. You can do? Can do. Okay. Okay, you continue doing while we check the answer down here. I'm just gonna write it down. You check the okay. Can you just check whether your first part is the same as this now? Your first one is the same as this, Ishi? Yes, no. So one side is 5x squared plus minus 4. So there's 3 sides, right? So it's the same. So we times, you get 15x squared minus, you times, you get minus 12. You minus 12x. Minus 12. Yeah, minus 12 is equals to 48. Then you bring 48 over. Okay, I just go through this now. You become 60. Now remember what I said? You try it down here now, you get like that. You try to divide, factorize them. Simply divide them. Both can divide by 15. So you can get x squared minus 4 equals to 0. Once you have this, remember this is actually crisscross method. If you can see the pattern, this is x minus 2, where is it? X minus 2, x plus 2. This is equals to 0. Therefore, x minus 2 equals to 0, or x plus 2 equals to 0. So when you solve this one, x is equals to 2, or x equals to minus 2. Minus 2 is inadmissible, so the answer is x equals to 2. Now, I do not know whether you know this, so I'm going to ask you now for some factorization. I've done this before. Just let me write on the board. Hold on. I want you to try to factorize the following. Okay, ready? Here we go. X squared minus 81. Factorize version this. You have 1 minute, no more than this, huh? No more. Can have less. Akila, well done, but not all. This one now bracket lah. Shafi, 81-0. Apa ini? You want to factorize like this? Okay. Those of you are confused, this is actually completing the square, but there is a pattern actually. So 9 times minus 9 equals to 81. Can you see now? Here, this one. So x times x squared. This one minus 81. 9x minus 9x. So the center is 0. That's why there's no center term. No, but don't need to do long cut. Okay, Inshira and Shafi'i and Akila. First of all, you ask, is this must be minus first. Take note, this is plus, cannot be done. This method, make sure it's minus. Number 2, is this a square? Can it be square rooted? What is the square root of x squared? Square root is x. Good, write it here. This must be able to be square rooted. What's the square root of this? 9. Good. Put plus, put minus, or minus plus, or plus minus, or doesn't matter. Answer is here. Okay, you don't need to do long version. I'm showing you short version. Why? I want you to, because your exam sometimes you got not enough time, Okay, we move on to the next one. You try, You try, okay? Remember the first thing, make sure it's minus. First term, last term. Please. Okay, Inshi, well done. Akila, you understand it has to be bracket. Don't give equals. That one is, if we are solving a problem sum, this one we are factorizing. Can or not? My hand is painful holding this. Okay, Inshira has given. Congratulations, Inshi. Well done. Okay. I'll tell her mom maybe a maths teacher. Can you like teaching, Angie? You like teaching?
Okay, okay only.
Okay. Who have you taught? Who have you taught so far?
Um, my sister
Your
and
sister.
my friends.
Okay, okay, not bad. Teaching actually, you joined the service. My son has just joined the service. He got a 4-year scholarship, and while studying, he's getting paid. And they put him inside an air-conditioned dorm in NIE NTU, and he's getting allowed. Can you imagine? He's getting every month $900 just to study. So you become a teacher and get a scholarship lah. Okay, and then you can get the perks. Okay, let us see now. Akila, well done. Shafi'i, come on. Shafi'i, we do together. What's the square root of this, Shafi'i? First of all, minus, what's the square root of this?
2.
2x, huh? 2x. Okay, what about now down here? Square root?
6.
So you put plus 6 minus 6, finish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to give you a list of questions. In it are some tricks to really see whether you understand or not, okay? So be careful, huh? I might be tricking you. Okay, here we go. If cannot factorize, just you can say cannot. Okay. Three. Out of the three, only one cannot be factorized. The other two can be factorized, but they may not be the same style. If you don't recognize the pattern, you might spend a very long time doing it. Must recognize the pattern, huh? So Akila, number 3 means cannot be done, is it? Number 3 means what? Can be done or cannot be done, or how? Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. Okay, we all will go through in 2 minutes time, 1 to 2 minutes time. We want to factorize this. Can it be factorized? That's the question. If you can, please factorize it. If you cannot, yeah, just say cannot, no problem. And one of them cannot, 2 can. Okay, well done. That's correct for Akila for that answer of yours. What about the other 2? Can you factorize the other 2? Shafi, which one cannot be factorized, Shafi? Or Inshi, do you find which one cannot be factorized? Inshi's busy thinking, huh? No. That one can be factorized but different style, not completing the square, not crisscross method, but another method, a simple method by taking out the common factor, which is x. That one can be factorized. In C, which one cannot be factorized? Can number one be factorized? Number one, what's your factorization? Can you type in? 3 cannot. Okay, both of you are saying 3 cannot. 3 can be factorized. I repeat, but not crisscross method. Number one cannot be factorized. What? How do you factorize? You do something like that? 2x plus 1, 2x minus 1 is only true for minus. This is plus, miss and mister. If you times out, you get what you get. 2 times 2, 4x. 1 times out, minus 1, you know. No center. This one got center lah. Then you say, never mind lah, we change to plus lah. Cannot. Once you change to 4x square plus 1 down here, this is plus 4x. Down here, there's nothing there. So this one, first one, cannot be factorized. Number 2. And see, what do you do first? What is it? Can factorize? You factorize this one, really? What's your answer? Okay, she's typing, eh? Can you all send me your answers for question 2? All of you send me your answers for question 2, please. Wow, okay. And she has done that way. Okay, Ken. Okay, but it's very complex. That's why you're struggling so long time. And see, both of them can divide by any same number. Can divide by 2, right? So I take out the 2. What do I get? X squared minus 1. Now for this one, 2 terms. What's the square root of this? X. Square root of this, 1 plus 1 minus 1. Put a 2 down here. But you say yours is the same, yeah. 2x times x is, so in Shira's one is like this. She times it out, 2x plus 2, right? Yours 4x, 4x salah lah, I think. No. Sorry. Sorry. This one now will be 4x, sorry. 4x, sorry. So square root of it is 2x. Because you divide by 2 now, you have 4x, right? Square root of it is 2x. 2x times 2x equals 4x squared. So in she's one is correct, huh? Yes. Okay, question 2. Okay, Akila, 1 must be plus, 1 must be minus. In minus, you have a center, the thing. 1 must be plus, 1 must be minus. You look at the pattern, this one, there's no middle term, you know. What is middle term? Middle terms, not sometimes they have like that. They have like x squared plus 2x plus 1. This is the middle term, the x. Now here got no x. Once they have no x center and it's only 2 terms, most probably is like that form. Okay, that means the numbers are the same. 1 is plus, 1 is minus. You got to check. Okay, no problem. Okay, the last one. The factorization is a simple one. Both of them have x in common. Take the x outside. X minus 9. X times x, x squared. X times 9, 9x. You see, how do we know when to do this one, when to do crisscross? Okay, I'll give you now. Okay, I explained this before already. Okay, you got first term and last term. This is crisscross. But you don't need to do the start. You do like that. This one straight. Because can be squared minus x plus 1, x minus 1. But this is actually crisscross. Crisscross, I show you, crisscross. And see, the center part is 0. So that's number 1. You got first and last. Understand clearly what's first term, second term, last term. First term is the x squared. That's the first term. Second term is the x. Third term is the number. So now the next one now. The next one now, you have first, second, third. Crisscross lah. This one you know is crisscross straight. Third one, see now you got first and last, first and last. What about first and second, like that? Cannot do crisscross, but can do simple factorization. Take out what's common. X plus 2. Can still factorize, but simple one. Fourth one, maybe second and last lah. Let's say I put 2x plus 4. Same thing, simple factorization. Take out the same number, same factor. X plus 2. 2 times x, 2x, 2 times 2, 4. Therefore, only 2 types can do crisscross. When you have all 3, this can be minus, no problem. Or when you have the first and last, but this must be minus and must be able to square root, must be able to square root, you will get crisscross, crisscross. The rest are simple factorization. Are we okay? Okay now. I don't know whether you're okay. I dropped my. Okay, we move on to the next one. But maybe we give you a short break. Can I show you some video? Don't worry. Have I shown you a video of me jumping on bed? I showed you. No, you don't want to see that. Okay, I'll show you something else. Did I show you about the wingsuit flying through the cave? No. Okay, this is actually true. This is actually true. But let me. It shows what the human being can achieve, lah. Okay. But in this case, it will be a little bit foolish lah for them. So down here now, you can write, this is the name of guy, Alexander Poli. But we don't look as death lah. Now we put the Batman cave. There's a Batman cave, no? So this one. Unbelievable wingsuit cave flight. Can you hear the sound? Can hear? Can hear? Okay. Okay, he's going to do something that is like out of this world, you know. And what it shows is Allah has given the human being the capability to do things beyond wonders lah. We can build pyramids, you can be also, so you can do this.
I'm just looking at that hole right over there.
He says, I'm looking at the hole. You can see this hole down here. He wants to fly through it. From a helicopter, he will jump and go through this hole. If he misses the hole, he will be a flat chapati lah.
An obvious choice, point of entry is that one. Come out this side.
Yeah!
Yeah, man. This is my
Oh, sorry, sir.
entry gate. This is what I'm looking at.
So they need to do test jumps, to try.
Mucho guys. Perfecto.
Going up a helicopter. Now imagine yourself jumping down lah. I do not know about you, but I'm going to feel very, very giddy, you know. And down here, how to find that small hole? The cave. Can you see where the cave is? This small hole over here. He's gonna try to glide there. as great as he was, he died lah. Because not in that stun, he did one more time. I think I don't know when, but he crashed into a tree. But the problem is actually they need to use parachute to open up to stop them, and I think maybe the parachute did not open or something like that. But the point is you can achieve whatever you want, but don't do silly things like that. Okay, but yeah, it's a wonderful thing. But a human being can do many things. So can you imagine? You are in a madrasa, let's say, Muslim world has so many problems. You can be that person to do something really wonderful at Muslim community, or it can be for the world in general. But the Muslims are a little bit, we are laggards lah. Laggards lah. Kita tunggu for other people to do lah. Okay, but anyway, let's go back to this. All right. So now, can we try? Hold on, we try this one. A composite figure is mixed up of made up of two figures. Well. Whoa. This is, let me see, yeah. Look carefully again, the answers. They actually, the question they have labeled it wrongly. But never mind. You carry on, You carry on. Oh yeah. Okay, it's okay. You have to believe, Like Alexander Poli, he believed he can go through the Batman cave. Okay, Alhamdulillah, yeah. He succeeded in that. But said he died crashing into a tree. Cannot, you can see not? Can you see? You can call this A lah, and B, and then you add the, do you see length and breadth? I don't know what's breadth. You see, look at this sign. It means that these are equal. You divide by 2, you get this one side lah. Cannot? Then base times height divide by 2. Are we okay? Inshi, you know what to do? Inshi, okay. You find area of A area plus area of B is equals to, okay, in case you're not so sure, A plus B equals to 4 or 5 lah. This is your equation. You say, I know, but how to find A? Length times breadth lah. Length is 12x. What is breadth? Well, breadth is half of 5x because this is the same. So times by 5x divide by 2 lah. This is A. What about B? B is height, half times base times height, right? Same thing lah. You have half times base and height. Base and height is the same thing, right? The base is what? The base is 5x over 2. What's the height? The height is 12x lah. So, sorry, this is not times, it's plus. It's supposed to be plus. Okay, and then that's equal to 4 or 5. Equal to 4 or 5. So do lah. You can cancel. You get 6, right? 6 times 5, 30x squared. Plus, well, this one you can cancel. You get 1, 6. Can cancel again, 1, 3. 5 times 3, 15x squared. This is equals to 405. Altogether, 45 x squared is equals to 405. So what do? We divide now by 45. You get x squared equals to 9. And then square root it. And you get plus minus 3. That means the answer can be plus 3 or minus 3. But you don't want to write this way, no problem. You can also write like that. 3 or minus 3. And then for minus 3, you put not acceptable. Okay, because you cannot use a negative number to find the length of something. It has to be positive. So the acceptable one is 3. Is it tough? What? Is it, Shafi, is it tough? A little bit. Inshi, is it tough? A little bit. Akila, is it tough? Not as tough as you. Oh, wow, okay, well done. Okay. All right, great. Okay, we will move on, okay? We'll try other things. Let's see. This is like area and perimeter. This one. This time, I think might give headache. But we have to do one of these because they might give you questions like this, right? So let us try now. Okay. You can see, question number 16. Radii is the plural of radius. Radii is the plural of radius. It's just a little bit longer, this one, okay? But you can do this. And value of an x is actually a fraction. Boys and girls, boy and girls, I think I'm just looking at the numbers. It's just two big numbers. Sorry. We don't do this. Okay, but you all know that big circle minus small circle equals to 924, right? You all know, right? Then you reduce. Okay, we don't do this, sorry, because the numbers are ridiculous. Let me just look at which numbers are not ridiculous. Maybe 17. This one I think not. Sorry, 17 is not ridiculous. No, it's still ridiculous. Sorry. Still ridiculous. Sorry, Aduh, sekejap lah. This one now it goes into, I don't know what they are going into lah. Okay, let me just check. What about 13? 13 is so ridiculous numbers lah. Sometimes they write the okay. Number 12. Okay, can you try number 12? What's the formula? You know the formula for this parallelogram? Base times height, It's just base times height.
Teacher, can I go toilet?
Go. Go please. You look very tired lah. Shafi, you must help your cousin lah. She looks like a very tired woman. No? It doesn't look like is she helping out at home with the housework and all? Do you know? Yes, sir. Just like you lah, you also help out kan? Well, you gotta see. Okay, Shafi'i is it Shafi'i? It looks like Shafi'i. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, who is it? Inchi. Oh, sorry. Wrong number. So, Inchi, do you cook today at home? Yes. You cook? Do you cook? No. Okay, very good lah. Adik cook lah. Zahira cook lah.
We cook sometimes.
All right.
Teacher, do which question?
Question number 12 first. Again, the formula for area of parallelogram is base times height, which is the same formula for rhombus lah. Rhombus also same thing. So once you finish question 12, we do question 11 then. Let us see. Someone has sent. Go, please, Akila. Can't see you too. Shafi, how are you with Trigo? Are you okay? Asyik macam nangis dia. Normal academic doesn't have trigo, no. So you got to ask me separately. Give what questions you don't know, you ask me. Okay, I will maybe have to go through. You're finished trigonometry, Ray? Not yet. Huh? Okay, whenever you get stuck, you ask me again. I thought normal academic have trigo, or they don't have. You guys okay? I hope you are. Okay, we get finally the first answer. Please take your charger. These are signs that you all are tired already. Okay, I'll show you another video shortly lah. This is a personal video. So in most videos I show you, there will be some meaning in it. Okay. Can or not? Okay, let me. No one can do it. And she can do that. Cannot. Okay, base times height lah. That's it. Base times height give you the area of a parallelogram. And a rhombus is a parallelogram also because all sides are the same. This is like a square, like a rectangle lah. In fact, this one formula, base times height, it can be used for square. See, square is base and height, right? With times you get area. Rectangle is the same thing also. Rectangle, rectangle is the same thing. You take base times height, you will also get You would also get what is that? The area, right? Base times height. Same thing, base times height. Only thing parallelogram can be slanted, right? So how to do this one? Okay. If you're unsure, I'm going to show you now. Okay. Okay. Let me use this one, two space here. So how to do? Number one, take your base times height. How much you get? 8 times 8 x squared minus x minus 12. Now this is equals to 64. That's what they are saying. The equation tells you that. Okay. Equation tells you that. So 8 times x squared, 8x squared. 8 times x, 8x. 8 times 12, 96. Equals to 64. Now you can actually, are you okay? What happened? Just like that thing. There's a UFO in your room, in your kitchen. What happened? Careful. You must be Shafia. Shafia, stop disturbing your brother. So now all you can divide 8 by the left side. You can divide 8 by the right side. So you divide 8, you get what? X squared minus x. And then you get, how much you get? You get 12, I think. 12, right? Should be 12. Then this one divided by 8, it's 8. So then you bring this over lah. X squared minus x minus 20 equals to this. So then you do crisscross. This one, remember, you see 3 in it, you know you need to do crisscross. Remember not just now how to identify what you need to do, not to do. X squared. What times what equals 20? I can say 5 times 4. And why is this good? Because we want the difference to be 1 now. And it's a minus, so I put a minus here, I put a plus here. This one will be minus 20. So this one you get minus 5x plus 4x. And the final result is minus x. Okay, minus x. Okay, so now x minus 5, x plus 4 equals to 0. Okay. Oh, ya Allah. Press the wrong one. Hold on. X minus 5, x plus 4 equals to 0. So, okay, therefore x is equals to 5 or minus 4. And minus 4, you know, is inadmissible, right? So you found what is x. You look very, very tired lah. Okay, I'll share with you a video lah. This is a personal video of myself. This, did I show you what I do in a hotel room? Have I shown you all? No. Okay, so I do this because sometimes we do this, we can feel young. Okay, so what I do? I show you. Not. Actually, it's to make sure that you do not. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you. My son brought me for staycation. Okay, this is me, my son at the back. He brought me staycation on my birthday, and every time we go to a hotel, this is what I do. And what do I do? Okay, here we go.
Nothing.
I showed you this, right? No. I do a roll on the bed. Why? Well, you need to, maybe you do not understand this, but after a while, sometimes as you grow older, you forget fun things. So I will try to remember not to forget fun things. So I do crazy things. You want to see another crazy thing? Okay. This crazy thing, you know, I wanted to act and all that. So I'll show you another crazy thing. Okay, let me see now. Here we go. Here I go back to my, this is my, this is me acting as drunk just last year. So why do I do this? I just do it for fun now. In this case, my wife gave me something to drink. I didn't want to drink it. And so I told her, you record this, I will perform for you.
Hey, beer, beer. Beer. Hey, look, hey, beer. Ini bukan beer ni jamu. Oi. Pui. Ini bukan beer lah. Aku mau beer lah. Aku mau beer.
Nauzubillahi. Transformatif.
Okay, so that's what I do for fun. Do crazy things. You must do things that halal lah, so that you are in tune with yourself. No? Sometimes you need to give yourself breaks. If things get too tough, you're doing, take a break. Do something, but do something like some people do. Hey, let's go and whack Shafi. No, there's some people who do that. I still remember I went for Outer Bound. There's some boys, they go in straight all our pants and put toothpaste on our private part and left it open like that because we were all sleeping. And I woke up and say, what is this spearmint feeling? I mean, those things are not good. But you can do harmless things that will forever keep you laughing, forever keep you smiling. And you must laugh and smile a lot, because as you go through life, you're going to have things that are going to get you down. And you may not feel it, people around you will feel it. So no matter how bad it rains, it's always sunshine inside you. So that's where I'll leave you today. Make sure you have sunshine inside of you. We are doing maths, right? We are doing maths, but we are here actually to learn about life. So that's how I see it. So every now and then I try to select something. You all may not know it, some funny thing, but actually it's about life. We are learning about life. Actually. And I hope by the end of the year, we have learned something together. Okay, I'll catch up with you next week. But can I just check what topic you are doing? Shafi, what topic are you doing? Inshira, what topic are you doing? Akila, what topic are you doing? Or you can just type in if you don't want to speak, no problem. Proportion. Okay, are you okay with proportion? Shafi, what about you? Yes. Trigo. Okay, Trigo. We got to. You asked me, hey, we need help in Trigo. Trigo is not covered in.
Mama, we do map scale.
What?
Map scale.
Scale.
Map scale.
Map scale. Okay, map scale. Which chapter is that?
The one. Chapter 8.
In which book are you using Ting, is it? Are you using Ting?
No, I'm using Discovery.
Discovery, chapter 8. Okay, thank you very much. Catch up with you next week. All right. Assalamualaikum. Take care of yourself.